Welcome to Zukkun Knows. What if I told you that some of the most important scientific discoveries were born in darkness? Behind every breakthrough, there's a story of ambition, obsession, and sometimes madness. Governments experimenting on their own people, psychologists turning volunteers into monsters, children tortured in the name of progress. This isn't science fiction. These are real experiments, funded, conducted, and often praised at the time. Today, we'll count down the 10 most disturbing, outrageous, and unbelievable experiments in science history. Some changed the world, some ruined lives. All of them will make you question how far we're willing to go in the name of science. 1. The Stanford Prison Experiment. In 1971, psychologist Philip Zimbardo turned the basement of Stanford University into a mock prison. Volunteers played guards and prisoners, but things got out of hand fast. Guards became abusive, and prisoners broke down mentally. The study, meant to last 2 weeks, was shut down after just 6 days. When people are given power and roles, even ordinary individuals can become cruel. Authority can corrupt faster than we think. 2. The Milgram Obedience Study. How far would people go to obey authority? In 1961, Stanley Milgram asked participants to deliver electric shocks to a person in another room. They thought it was real, and many continued to administer what they believed were deadly shocks, just because an authority figure told them to. Humans are surprisingly obedient, even to the point of harming others, when instructed by authority figures. Unit 731. Japan's secret lab of horror. During World War II, Japan's Unit 731 conducted biological experiments on Chinese civilians. Vivisections, frostbite tests, weapon exposure. It's one of history's most horrific examples of science used as torture. The details are too gruesome to list here. Science without ethics can become a tool of pure evil. 4. The Monster Study. In 1939, researchers in Iowa conducted a stuttering experiment on orphans. Some children were praised for speech, others were belittled. The latter group developed lifelong speech issues. The study was so unethical it was hidden for decades. Words can shape lives, praise builds, criticism can destroy. 5. The Tuskegee Syphilis Study. From 1932 to 1972, hundreds of African-American men with syphilis were studied by U.S. researchers. They were told they'd receive free health care, but weren't treated, even after penicillin became available. It was racism disguised as research. Even medicine can be used as a weapon when trust is broken. 6. Human-animal hybrids. In early 20th century Russia, scientist Ilya Ivanov tried to create a human-ape hybrid by inseminating female chimpanzees with human sperm. He failed, but the fact that this was even attempted is deeply disturbing. Curiosity without boundaries can lead us into ethical nightmares. 7. Sleep deprivation experiments. From Soviet-era tests to more recent military studies, scientists have pushed humans to the brink through forced sleeplessness. Hallucinations, paranoia, memory loss. The human mind unravels quickly without rest. Sleep is not optional. Without it, the human mind collapses into chaos. 8. The Aversion Project. In apartheid-era South Africa, gay soldiers were subjected to forced hormone treatments, electroshock therapy, and even gender reassignment surgeries to cure homosexuality. Science was weaponized to enforce ideology. Science was used to erase identity instead of understanding it. 9. MK-Ultra, America's mind control program. The CIA funded secret LSD experiments in the 1950s to test mind control. Victims were drugged without consent. Some were hospitalized, others died. The program remained classified for decades. Fear of control led to real control experiments and real damage. 10. The Baby Albert Experiment. In 1920, John Watson conditioned a baby to fear a white rat by pairing it with loud, frightening noises. The baby, little Albert, became terrified not just of rats, but of all furry animals. The trauma? Never reversed. Fear can be taught, and it's hard to unlearn. Science is a double-edged sword. For every breakthrough, there are experiments that remind us of its darker side. These 10 cases are cautionary tales, reminders that curiosity without ethics can become cruelty. And yet, many of today's scientific standards were born from these horrors. The lines they crossed helped us define the ones we must never cross again. Thanks for watching Zukkun Knows. Stick around and don't forget to subscribe for more weird and true stories.